Alright, so I'm so sure that you have seen those videos out there where people show off their beautiful Canner's pantries. I don't have one of those. Go away. Okay, alright, no, we're not here for a party. Go, go, go. Go over there. Go over there. So here is our canning stuff right now. It is fall time and I have been busy canning up the stuff, all the things from the garden. Here's our Captain Morgan's rum. But I was looking for, this is what keeps me fueled while canning. I'm totally kidding. I realized yesterday, because I like the jelly jar size, the half pint jars for things like pizza sauces, and when I can up a bunch of pepper rings and cowboy candy, I like the half pint jars, especially the wide mouth one, and I only have 12 left. So I am going to head to Walmart and see what they have in stock. All right, it is a little bit chilly outside. I got some fogginess on the windows. So I'm going to be heading to our local Walmart. We have a couple all equally far. So I'm going to be going to another one that I checked online and it said that they had a couple things in stock. So I want to see what they have. For our pantry, I'm running out of room for storing cans, so I want to see if there's any options for storing our jars once I've canned food in them. Always seeing what the lid supply situation is like, so we're going to do that too. Plus I need some other things, all the other stuff that you probably don't really care about. It's pretty early. It's on a Saturday. It's 8:30 in the morning, so I'm hoping it's not going to be too busy. But let's get going here.
Nothing's gonna fall?
No? Maybe?
Something's.
No, you're good. Okay, so I'm back home now. I ended up getting one of these things. Man, I haven't been in a store in a while. Like, I don't go in very often, and I just self-checkout. I ended up scanning this twice. I also was getting glue sticks for the kids because they were on clearance, because all the school stuff was on clearance, but didn't ring up at the clearance price. So I had to wait for the lady to come over. Well, in that time, apparently, I had scanned this and then put it back on the belt instead of in the bagging section. But this was about $24, and it comes with, I don't know, 6 different things. We'll see if it works and helps. They had these things that, like, these stackable jars, and I read into it, and it's stackable when they're empty. I'm like, oh, well, that doesn't help me. Big old ream of paper, some balloon time for J Bear's birthday. I got some more vinegar and some freezer bags. So I got 2 cases of jars. I got 1 case of regular mouth half pint jars, which are like the jelly jars. And I got another case of wide mouth pint size jars. They didn't have the wide mouth half pint, which is what I was looking for, even though the internet said that they have them in stock. And then they had cases I have regular mouth lids, so I grabbed a few of those. I think six of those. I have these for the wide mouth jars, but I didn't have any of these leak-proof lids for the regular mouth jars, so I got some of these too because I saw them there. And I got some more cheesecloth because it was right there. And I got a bunch of other stuff that you probably don't care about. But yeah, we're gonna see if this works out or not. Okay. Hello. I am in the middle of canning up some tomato sauce. And as you just saw, I went to Walmart the other day and I got this cabinet organizer set. Hi, Rocky. Hi, Rocky. Oh, my lucky man. Huh. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Okay, all right. No, we're not here for a party. Go, go, go. Go over there. Go over there. So this is our coat closet turned pantry. There's just not enough space for all of the canning jars once they've been canned. I need to figure out how to fit more in there. So first thing I'm gonna do is look in this box and see if it's going to be something that I can use. It was about $25. It was $24 and something. Now, when we moved in, this coat closet was literally just an empty closet. I think had one bar going across the top to hang coats and stuff. And so I would store like our vacuum cleaner when we had a much larger vacuum cleaner and all that kind of stuff in this closet here. Just as I did with all the closets in the house, I put in the closet systems that you can buy at Home Depot and just added in some shelves and things. And I actually kept, for years, I did couponing at CVS, and so I ended up with like all sorts of different things, and I actually used this closet to keep track of all the things I would get, and I've since moved all that stuff downstairs, and then we put the food in here. I don't have enough room for all the canning jars. I don't want to store them in our basement because our wood stove is down there. I just feel like the heat from the wood stove might be too much. Alright, so here's the shelves that I keep the canning stuff on, and a coat in the way. Here are the shelves that I have the canning stuff on right now, and I was hoping that this one would fit just over these jars here, and it's not. I wonder if this one will. This one is much larger. These fit on here really good, so I'm going to add one of these in there. So I'm going to take all of these things out and then add some of these in there and then see how I can get everything to fit so far. We'll see how that goes. Alright, so I'm so sure that you have seen those videos out there where people show off their beautiful CANNER'S pantries. I don't have one of those, clearly. I don't have the space. We don't live in a very large house. Because of that, you know, storage is really difficult. So when we talk about food space, like having space to store all the things that we can, we don't really have a lot of it, and I'm still trying to work on how I'm going to be able to store these things, because I do enjoy being very organized and having things in certain order. And even like when I buy canned goods from the store and stuff, I always make sure I'm rotating based on expiration date and things like that. So having not a lot of space can make that very difficult. So I am in the process of trying to figure out how to store these things better so that I'm able to see it. As far as the set that I bought from Walmart, I am not sure if I'm gonna keep it. So this is gonna be kind of a to be continued. I tried using this. I have, oh, my canning, my jars are almost done. I tried using this new one because it's bigger than the one that I have here, but the one that I have here is very sturdy. I have about 12 jelly jars of pickled jalapenos sitting in it, and it is not bowing down at all. When I tried to put a couple jars in this, it quickly like started to weigh down and hit the jars that were underneath, and I don't want that. That defeats the purpose of me buying these, is to keep the jars off of one another. I put away everything for now. The only things I really were able to use, these shelves, And I put them on top of these jars here. These are wide mouth pint jars. And I was hoping that the jelly jars were going to be able to fit on top. And they don't. My first reaction was like, all right, the whole thing's going to go back. But then I started thinking about how I use the wide mouth half pint jars for canning up cowboy candy. And I'll probably have a lot of those. Those will fit on this, no problem. So I think I might keep this set for these. And then the other things I'll just try and use in my kitchen to store like the kids' cups and things like that. I don't know what I'll use it for, but I was going to return it. I genuinely dislike returning things to the store. I don't like doing it. I avoid it if I can, and I actually really thought I was going to bring this back. That's how much I didn't think it was going to work, but I do actually like the little shelves, so I think I'm going to keep it for that purpose, and then the other things I'll just use in my kitchen somewhere just to store like the kids' cups and things like that, because they really can't hold a lot of weight. Or I might actually be able to use them in the camper. But this is kind of going to be a to be continued, because it's going to be a process for me to figure out how I'm going to be storing our canning jars. I stored them in here last year and didn't have a problem, but I also didn't grow as much food as I did this year. I have a freezer full of mostly beef and tomatoes. I need to process the tomatoes, and I would like to pressure can up some beef broth, and I need to make some room. We're gonna figure it out, and as I figure it out, I will share with you the process of how I do it. That is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. We super appreciate it, and thanks for coming along with me while I went to Walmart. I hope you found it maybe informative or entertaining or something, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.